So, we'll click our track.
So, as you've all heard by now, Mutale Mwanza has been dragged to court over some allegations, serious allegations that she made against Chichi Daisy. Now, drama has unfolded at the moment as Mutale Mwanza posted this photo of herself crying as the case proceeds. So, the trial began on the 16th of February, and Daily Mail Zambia Daily Mail said the following. It says, trial in a case, journalist Mutale Mwanza is accused of cyber harassing media personality Chichi Daisy. Has finally started. The first witness, a Copper Belt University student, currently testifying how she came across a posting by Mrs. Mwanza mentioning Mrs. Lusumpa, which is Chichi Daisy. This is in a case Mrs. Mwanza is charged with harassing, utilizing means of electronic communication contrary to Section 69 of the Cybersecurity and Crimes Act. It is alleged that on November 7, 2024, Mrs. Mwanza used a Facebook page called M Nation with the intent to intimidate, harass, and cause emotional distress to Mrs. Lusumpa. The journalist and media associates published unprintable words against the complainant, whom she also accused of copulating with a person named Bowman. So Mrs. Lusumpa, who is also before court, is lined up with the witness in the case. Mrs. Mwanza plans to settle the matter outside court without negotiations. Through negotiations, sorry. So here in this case, Mutale Mwanza made some allegations stating that Chichi Daisy had slept with Kazankoko, you know who that is. She also then said Chichi Daisy slept with Bowman. You know, that's a very, very serious allegation. Bowman is a well-known person. And Kazankoko himself as well. The problem is that she said Chichi Daisy slept with Kazankoko 2 weeks before the wedding, and she could prove that. Now, making such allegations on social media is not an easy thing. And Chichi Daisy from then decided to take the matter to court, and the case had been down for a while until now when it started and brought back into light, and now Mutale Mwanza is crying. I think she had forgotten about the case, because in Zambia we say umlandu tawubola. Like even if it happened some time back, you can still bring it up as long as it's not been touched and there's still evidence. Now in this case, Mutale Mwanza is going to face jail time in a case where she's not able to prove allegations, and this is a very, very tough situation. Some of our fans came out and started saying that maybe they would contribute 1/4 each to bail her out. And as I said, let me make this clear: bail does not keep someone out of jail at all. Bail only keeps someone out of jail for a certain period of time while the case is going on, but it does not stop the verdict from being given. So in a case where you bail someone out and the court rules that this person is guilty, they will still go to jail and they will refund the bail. That's how it works. So bail is just to it's surety to keep someone out of court so that they don't run away while the trial is going on. That's how it is. But in any case, I do wish that Mutale Mwanza doesn't go to jail. She seems remorseful. Sometimes we do speak out these words on social media without realizing that we are hurting the other people. Now, that's what the cyber law is here for. It's here to help you and me to stay away from this cyberbullying and all these issues. It's not only to keep people from insulting politicians, but also for you and me. You insult me, I take you to court. I insult you, you take me to court. That's how it works. Therefore, we have sanity on the web. I will do another video about another person that was arrested for the same kind of misbehavior, and that's Uncle Coco, the guy in who was the US, caught in Kenya, and all that. Is another video that will be coming. So stay tuned, subscribe, follow, and share. The moment. So what I do suggest for me is that Mutale Mwanza sits down with Chichi Daisy or Mrs. Lusumpa, and they do negotiate such that she pays a settlement amount and then issues a public apology. This ends just here without anyone going to jail. I think she's learned a lesson, and I think she would not do this again. That's how it works. I think Mutale Mwanza is not a bad person generally, and Chichi Daisy is not a bad person as well. So let them just handle this carefully, and no one should go to jail for this. We've all learned. There's also this guy Musiani who keeps on coming up and trying to cause more commotion. He said the following as I end. this guy Musiani, he came out and commented on the status because he was, arrested at some moment and went to jail over the issue that he had with Kidist and Yomaps, and he was arrested. He spent time in jail, I think 6 months to a year, I think, somewhere there. And now he said this concerning Honorable, you will be fine. I know you are going through what you're going through. I went through it as well when your friends had me arrested, referring to the friends, the friends that have been talked about. You should have just apologized to your sister. She would have withdrawn the case. She's not evil like your friends. They made me apologize because it was a trap. They later used the apology against me in court. So yeah, for Musiani, it's another case where they apologized and still kept on insulting, you see. And an apology is an admission of guilt. That's what it is in court. Once you apologize, you admit that you are guilty. That is why apology has to be made with trust. You don't just apologize anyhow when it comes to court cases and issues. But anyway, apart from that, this guy is looking for trouble as well, and as he always, and he's looking for relevance, which he does not have and will not have. So anyway, let's get out of here. I will leave it up to you here. Thank you very much for watching. This is Maxwell with Z Gambit. I wish you a wonderful day, afternoon, and evening, depending on where you're watching from. Don't forget to subscribe.